What's going on, everybody? My name is Mattman78. I wanted to bring a video to you guys just giving some advice for new streamers. If I'm going to put a couple of links in the comments, so if you guys want to follow those, I'd appreciate it. And also, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit subscribe so you can see more. But basically, let's just go over a few points that I wanted to go over. And the first is when you're first starting streaming, I see a lot of people that don't have cameras, and you need to have a camera. Now, I understand that this costs money, so you may not be able to do it right away, but I would start with a cheap camera. You can get them for 30 bucks, and if you can set them up, you know, you're good to go. The problem is that if you don't have a camera and somebody's just watching a game, I'm pretty sure they'd rather be just playing a game. The reason they come to your stream is to see you, is to get to know you, engage with you. And if they can't see you, there's a lack of personal element there that they're not getting. And it just kind of turns them off to the stream. So to retain viewers and gain followers, a camera with proper lighting, not that you have to have professional lights, but you need to have lighting in the room so that they can really see your face and have it in a good position. It just makes the stream more personal so that they can get to know you. Number two, the second thing that I'd like to say is that I've been into a lot of streams with new streamers, and they are not engaging chat. And a lot of this is on the console people, sorry to say, but they just don't have the alert or don't see that there is chat going on. So you need to have something that alerts you, whether it's visually on your screen or it's audibly, like an actual sound alert that lets you know that you have somebody in chat, they've made a comment, and that you need to talk to them. Too many times I see people that do not engage and are not into the chat, or they will wait till the end of the game to say something to that person because they're more engaged in the game. And if that's the case, then unfortunately you're going to lose people. When you're streaming and you're a small streamer, I hate saying the word small streamer, but when you're just getting started, you need to be more about chat and viewers than the game. If that means you die in the game, if you're playing a first-person shooter or you don't pass a level or whatever, so be it. You need to be more engaged with the chat than anything. The third thing, number three, always be talking. It's very easy when you're first starting out and you only have one or two viewers that you are going to have kind of this lull where no one's chatting, no one's talking to you, and you're just kind of in the routine of gaming. And when that happens, you need to have a few things that you thought of beforehand that you want to talk about, even if you're talking about Warzone Season 5 update and the patch notes, and you're just sitting there monologuing it, just talking to yourself about it. Something that if someone were to go back and watch that video later, that they are going to actually see something other than someone just playing a game. That they're actually going to see. And the other part of that is that if they go into your chat, let's say they come into your stream, they haven't said anything yet, but they're there and all they see is silence. They may not engage. So if you're sitting there talking and you bring up a point about, you know, Season 5 and the new operator being a hacker and it's completely tone deaf from Activision, that person that's sitting there silent may actually be like, hey, I agree with that, and start chatting with you. So always have something that you want to talk about ahead of time that you can kind of fill the dead space with. The fourth thing I want to say is watch other streamers. Look at other streamers. Not necessarily, I'm not talking about the super popular ones. You know, they have their own thing, their own gimmick, their own thing that they do. But watch some of the other smaller streamers to medium-sized streamers and get an idea of what it is that you like and what it is that you don't like that they're doing, and then kind of craft your stream off of that. It's so much easier to learn from other people's mistakes than to make them yourselves, because sometimes viewers are only going to come by once, and if you don't wow them, you're not getting that follow. And when you're watching other streamers, it's a good way to make friends. Chat with them, talk to them. Who knows? You might be co-streaming with them later on. You never know what that will develop into. And to that end, that brings me to number 5. And number 5 is get involved with a vibrant Discord. And what I mean by that is one that's actually out there to help people. It's actually engaging. not one of these Discords where it is specifically set up to help the streamer who made it and everything is about them. You need one where they allow everyone to promote themselves in certain channels, help others. I will say I'm going to put a link in mine where you have my Discord link, where we have all sorts of different things for people. We have a path to affiliate channel where people can shout out their own channel. We help them get affiliate, and it's a place for streamers to grow. We have channels for PC setup, whether you're on a single PC or a dual PC. We have a channel for starting out streaming, so you can, it's software, learning software programs, Streamlabs, OBS, that sort of thing. We have community games like Minecraft and Among Us and Phasmophobia, where we all sit and chat and we play these little games together. So that Discord is on there, but that's the kind of Discord you need to be in, where it's actually fostering relationships between streamers and just people that watch games and play games, and everybody can kind of network together. That helps you to get a solid amount of viewers. The last thing, number 6, that I want to say is sound is ultimately important. You need to have your team chat. You need to have your team chat in there. It's like a one-sided phone call. If you don't, no one knows what the other person said, and it's kind of weird when you're talking to them. So you need to have team chat in there, but you need to have the game and that chat at a lower rate than your own voice. Your own voice should be the focal point of the game. Of the stream, sorry. I've noticed a lot of times in some of them, when something's happening in a game, let's say Warzone, you're parachuting or you're in a gunfight and the streamer is also talking at the same time, you can't even hear that streamer talking really. All you can hear is just the explosions and the gunfire and all that stuff. That's not really what you want. You want it to be focal on you. And then so play a game, and just record. Don't stream, just record. Play a game, record with your buddies if you want to have team chat in there, and get your sound settings right on practicing, not while you're on stream. That'll avoid you from losing viewers because they just don't like that sound setup. So that's basically some very basic tips that I wanted to give you guys. Hopefully you learned something. Like and subscribe if you did. And check out the Discord link. I'll put my Twitch down there as well. Come by, hang out, ask me any questions you have. Hope to see you guys in another video soon. Y'all have a good day.